Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in and welcome to my channel. And we're just gonna jump right into it. Forgive them. Yes, forgive them. And you know exactly who I'm talking about. Anybody and everybody who has mistreated you, abused you, lied on you, talked about you, caused you any kind of pain in any way. And don't forgive them for their sake, but for your sake. We have to learn that hurt people. And when people make mistakes, because we're all human, we all make mistakes the same way we've done things to hurt people, and we want to be forgiven also, and we can't expect to be forgiven by the Father when we aren't able to forgive the people that have hurt us. And I'm going to follow that by scripture in Mark 11:25. And when you stand praying, if you hold anything against anyone, forgive them, so that your Father in heaven may forgive you your sins. You see, this is coming from the good book, the best book. Okay, so we have to be open to forgiving people. Every day we go through life, we're going to make mistakes. And sometimes we don't know those mistakes that we made, and sometimes we do. I realize that when people make mistakes consistently, that turns into habits. And consistent habits, that's just a part of their character. And so that's when we have to take a step back and take accountability for us, okay, and realize these people are showing us who they are, and we can no longer place the blame on them for being themselves, and it's causing us harm. So we have to forgive them and love them from a distance, okay? And the best thing about it is, once we forgive them, we set ourselves free. We no longer give people the ability to put us in situations or make us feel ways that we don't deserve, or be treated in ways that we don't deserve to be treated. And that's the best feeling of the world. That's power. That's your power, getting your power back. Because we have to realize hurt people, and the things that they're projecting onto you that's causing you pain, that's their inside pain, that's trauma, and the things that they're going through deep down inside, and they don't have a good coping mechanism. So the only way they can cope with their trauma and their pain is by inflicting it on other people. Okay, so once you realize that, it's like, okay, I see what it is, but I know what it ain't, and you ain't finna hurt me anymore. I'm gonna let you deal with your issues on your own. I'm gonna forgive you. I still love you, because some people, you might have children with the person. You might be somebody in your family. We can't just, well, me personally, I could cut anybody off. But anyway, that's another story. But some people you have to have some kind of communication with, right? I understand that, but that don't mean you just got to change your energy around them. You have to realize what it is, understand what it is, and know how you got to deal with these people, okay? And forgiving them is one of the best feelings in the world, because now you no longer are their stepping stool, or you are no longer the person that they can inflict harm. Now they got to redirect their energy somewhere else, and maybe they'll learn from their mistakes, hopefully, but it's not going to be on you, and it's not your fault. Okay, so we have to forgive the people that we love, and that's one of the most hurtful things, when people are mistreating you and they're the people that you love, because it's like, well, all I'm trying to do is show you love and send you love, but I get hate or whatever in return. Like, it don't make sense, and it really don't have to make sense. But once you realize people show you who they are and what they about, it's up to you to take those steps forward. Free yourself from the bondage, because when we hold that hurt inside of us, it affects us in ways we don't even know. We need good skin all 2021. We need our edges laid and slayed. You see what I'm saying? Like, we can't be losing hair. We can't be breaking out because we stressing, because people out here are, being bitter or what just trying to hurt us in ways that we don't understand. We don't have time for that. We don't have time to be worrying about other people and why they do the things we do. Take it for what it is. They done showed you who they were. Take it for what it is and take a step back. You reposition these people in your life, okay? And if they might have been your star player, now they gotta be on the bench. That's just how it gotta be sometimes. That don't mean, you know what I'm saying? They'll get their turn once they show themselves worthy to be back in that position. But as long as they using you as a punching bag, or whenever they going through something, they feel like they can come and dump all their emotions and whatever they going through on you, you've been having a good day. But now misery love company. Now they calling you with what they going through, and now your day messed up. You see what I'm saying? But they feeling better. They feeling better. But now your day messed up. See, no, we don't need that. So you gotta look at these people for what it is and forgive them. Forgive them for, even if they don't even, sometimes people don't even know that they are causing you harm. Like I said, sometimes it's just a part of them. It's just how they are. Some people do. Okay, some people know exactly what they doing. Those people, you gotta cut them off. You gotta cut those kind of people off. You forgive them, love them from a distance, but you gotta cut those type of people off because that's in their character. They don't want to change. They don't want to change, and as long as you're around and allowing them to inject their feelings and causing you harm in any kind of way or pain, or just it don't always have to be physical. It could be emotional. Like that's abuse too, and you gotta realize that it could come from anybody: your mother, your father, your sister, cousin, brother, your best friend you've been knowing from way back when. You know what I'm saying? And you get so conditioned and accustomed to these things that you don't even realize, like, dang, man, this relationship not even what it's supposed to be given. It's not giving what it's supposed to be given. I wanted sweet potato pie. This tastes like pumpkin. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta reposition these people and love them from a distance. Forgive them, because every day that the Lord blesses us to live, we're gonna make mistakes, and His strengths are made greater in our weaknesses. And when we feeling the lowest of the lows, that's when God is nearest the most. Okay, so sometimes it's gonna hurt having to reposition your day one players. People y'all been down in the mud. Y'all been, knowing each other from pre-K, from the lunch yard, from recess. But, it's necessary. If you want to move forward in life, if you have things and goals that you want to achieve, then you're going to have to reposition these people. And you're going to have to, it's going to be bittersweet, because like that could come from anybody. Sometimes it could come from your mother. And, that was probably, the one you went to for everything, but it's one-sided. And she's causing you harm. It might not be physical, it might not be emotional, but she's just not there in the way you need her to be there. That's harm. That's harm. But you need to forgive her for her lack of knowledge, because hurt people, and sometimes they don't know, they weren't given the tools necessary to deal with their trauma and pain in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever seen like on those TV shows where people, they go to counseling and they break stuff, and they probably be punched, like they'll take them boxing, or I like the break stuff part, like they be out there breaking glasses and stuff, because I was never able to do that. You break a glass, that show up, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what it is. Like they all those bottled up emotions and trauma and pain, and they don't know how to deal with that in a proper way. So the best way they can get satisfaction or get some form of happiness is by inflicting pain on the people they love, And that's not love. Sorry to tell you, that's not love. Okay? And you don't have to be the one to tell them, because let me tell you, it's not going to be received in the way that you need it to be received. Most of the time, when people do things that make you feel bad, you know, they 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna say 10, but 9 times out of 10, they already knew what they was doing from the jump. Like they knew that they was mistreating you. They knew that they was abusing you. They knew that they was lying and being sneaky, and they knew that. They just didn't know that you was gonna realize what you was dealing with. Okay, and they just took you for a dummy or a fool and thought you was just gonna be Boo Boo the fool forever. No, baby, Boo Boo the fool who? No, but you have to, just reposition these people and forgive them. The longer you keep that bitterness and resentment inside of you, because it's good to forgive them, okay, but we have to really like for me personally, like I was going through a situation, and whenever they brought this person name up, I didn't say nothing, right? Because I thought, you know what I'm saying, I'm good. I haven't talked to this person. I don't even care, whoop de whoop. But they would bring this person up, and I felt it in my soul, like I felt it in my gut, like, and you could probably see it in my body language, like you know what I'm saying? But that's what let me know, okay, I gotta let this go. I gotta let this hurt go. And I have to really forgive these people. I used to say, you know what, I forgive you. But it takes more than saying I forgive you. You have to really do the work. You have to really dig deep and pray. You really have to ask God and pray, like, Lord God, I really need to let this hurt go. It's affecting me. Like, I can't, it's making me sick. I'm not eating like I used to be. Like, I'm losing weight. I'm, can't focus and all of that. We don't need those things, baby. Summertime is coming up. We need to be on our bestest of the best. Okay? But seriously, like, we really need to do the work to forgive the people that have hurt us in the past, in the future. Now we need to really do the work. And once you learn how to forgive one person, then that should also empower you to know how to not go through those same things again. See, now when you're dealing with people that intentionally do things to hurt you, okay, you got to reevaluate that situation. Okay, what was it that I was doing? Because we take accountability, because it take two. Okay, it always take two. So what was it that I was doing or that I wasn't doing that allowed this person to try to play with me? No, seriously though, what was it about me, or what was I doing that allowed this person to feel like I could be the one that they could try to hurt? You know what I'm saying? So once you realize that, see, for me, what it was, because I was always the type of person, especially with my family, like, you needed me, I'm there. Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? I was always that type of person. And that was my weakness, because they knew that, if anything needed to be done, they needed me to do anything, I was going to be there. And that caused me a lot of harm in the end, because now I wasn't able to, I was putting my feelings and things I needed to do on the back burner, because I just wanted, to be there for my family. But it really, it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with that loyalty, because I'm loyal to a fault. Like, I'm down for you like 4 flat tires. Like, we ain't got no spare. We don't despair on flat too. Like, that's how down I was. You know what I'm saying? And my people knew that, and it really caused me a lot. But it also gave me a lot, because now I got the tools. I know what not to do. You know what I'm saying? So don't never look at the things you go through and the people and the things that people bring you through. Don't never look at it as a L, a loss. Look at it as a big L, a lesson. Okay, because we all need lessons in life. Every day we wake up, it's we gotta learn something. We need to be learning something. Okay, and don't let it be the hard way, because tomorrow ain't never promised, and we ain't got time to be learning lessons every day. We ain't got time to be learning lessons in our 50s, in our 60s. That's why we got our 20s and our 30s. You know what I'm saying? I feel like really your 20s is the time where you're supposed to be learning life lessons. That's what I think personally. And then in your 30s, you apply those life lessons. And in your 40s, baby, you supposed to be a savage. You feel me? You supposed to be dishing it out. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be the one teaching, nah. You know what I'm saying? In your 40s. In your 50s, we ain't even gonna get there, because baby, you should be top-notch general, 5-star, purple star. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we gotta realize, that hurt people, but that don't mean we gotta be the people that they hurt. Okay, that don't excuse them, just because we all go through things in life. We all have problems, and I got problems. I got buku problems. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about me is I try to work it out in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? We got choices. We got choices in life. You could either, take what you went through and try to inflict it on somebody else, or you could take what you went through and learn and also teach people. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did, because this is what's gonna happen, and we don't need that. Okay, so yeah, we gotta. Forgiveness is the first step, and then do work. You gotta do the work to forgive them, and that's gonna open a lot of doors for the rest of your life. Once you forgive one person, once you master how to forgive one person, you're gonna master how to forgive anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Now don't just have open season, like, okay, I done learned my lesson, I'm ready for somebody to come try me. No, don't do that. Hold on, partner. Calm down, partner. Okay, but pray and always keep God first, because that's listen, they got a lot of scriptures in this book about forgiveness, but Mark 11:25, that's the one that really got me, because it's like when you forgive somebody, when you want to be forgiven, first God says, you want me to forgive you, then you need to learn how to forgive others. It don't work like that. Like, you can't just, Lord, I want you to forgive me for my sins, but I still want to hold a grudge because my whoop-de-whoop, my little they did me dirty. No, it don't work like that, okay? And we was born sinners. So we got a lot of forgiving to do. We got a lot of things that we need to be forgiven for. And if we really believe in God and we are a child of God, which I am, we need to learn how to forgive people, okay? We need to learn how to forgive people and love them from a distance. I don't hate you, because I can't hate you. I can't have that all up in my gut, and now I can't even eat my favorite ice cream and stuff. I can't even, because it's full of bitterness. I ain't even got no room. I ain't got no room for my crab legs, because I'm full of resentment and anger and bitterness. But no, crawfish season, it just started last week. Like, we don't have time for that, okay? So, thank y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.